All right. Obviously, you can see I'm still slowly working on what's going on behind me. I've got some time this weekend where I'm going to actually work on the walls and stuff, and maybe paint the strips. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any of that or if I'm just going to leave it naturally wood or what. I don't know yet. But I still got my lighting coming to fix all this, so it'll look a lot better. And I'll try to make a proper, home channel for me to just uh, broadcast from, so I can, get things off my chest. Um, anyway, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm going to separate the artist from the art. Zack did some shit the other night on Geeks and Gamers and Uche's broadcast where they did a charity event for suicide. Well, Zack didn't do it on any of the other channels, but he decided to do it on this one. So, in my opinion, I'm assuming from what Uche said that Zack probably was told, "Hey, this is what's going on. It's who we think these people are, and we want you to say this." So he did, and it really hurt a lot of us who are not at all alt right, for God's sakes. Um, but yet we're fans, and we called for Zach's movie. We're fans of yours, Zach. So, which I'm getting ready to show right now because I love this movie. Loved it. I don't even know who in the hell at Warner Brothers, who the hell thought that Josh Whedon should come in there and restructure this. Josh should have just stuck with, maybe doing some Marvel movies and revamping Buffy for God's sakes, because that was what he was good at. Um, this movie of yours is fucking good, bro. You really nailed the DC vibe for a movie. For good, because people always talk about DC's not dark. Why are they? Yes, DC is dark. DC has been dark for years, and yes, they have bright spots and they have bright costumes and everything else. But so does Marvel. So don't give me that horse shit. I mean, Jesus Christ! In Marvel, Age of Ultron, they destroyed an entire city and killed thousands of people. So don't tell me that they don't do that stuff in Marvel movies. It's ridiculous. Um, DC is made up of a multiverses, and this is just another version. Like I said the other night, you take the main canon from 80 years plus all the way to now. I mean, and what they're working with, and keep it honorable to the original characters. That's good. We don't need such and such to be white, such and such to be black, such and such to be gay, such and such to be whatever. We don't need that. Leave the main timeline the way it is, but that's the beauty about the DC universe and Elseworlds and Black Label and stuff like that, is that it's multiverses. So DC can come up with all kinds of different ideas where Green Lantern can be gay or bisexual, or where Superman can be black. I mean, it's wonderful, because that way everyone can see their visions of these characters and how they can see themselves within these characters be brought to art, or be brought to the small screen or the big screen. So, um, Superman and Lois is a prime example of that. Um, Superman and Lois is actually a damn good show. I'm going to start getting into that one too once I want to get a lot of this finished before I start doing videos. But man, I can't help but get on here. I got things I want to say, and if that means I got to have a shitty background and bad lighting until I do, well, I'm going to do it. So, but man, I mean, they're doing a good job. I mean, but in the comics, I mean, he's got one child, John. He doesn't have twins, none of that. I mean, so they changed it up, and then they get this smaller, different looking Superman. I mean, really handsome guy and everything. That's fine, but he's not your traditional Clark Kent. But that's fine. Who cares? I mean, that's the beauty of it. It's a different universe. Just go back and watch. The Crisis on Infinite Earths on the CW, and you'll see their version of Crisis, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's their version. And I'm good with that. I'm a huge DC fan. I mean, come on, man. Dark Side. Love Darkseid. If it's Darkseid, I've got it. With comics, books, you name it, toys, damn near got all of it. My Green Lanterns, love them. Guy Gardner's my favorite. John Stewart, Hal Jordan, love them. Captain Marvel, not Shazam. That's the Wizard. Captain Marvel, and no, God, not that god awful Marvel version. Anyway, this is not exactly a review of the movie, but it's just my opinion, real, you know, opinion of what I think. This is not going to be a full blown review because obviously I don't. I'm not. I'm a little raw at YouTube right now, and I'm not that guy yet. So I'm just going to tell you, the movie's fucking good. You're going to like it. The black bars on the side, you don't care about them after a few minutes. Um, the story is paced out perfectly. 4 hours is perfect for it, I'm telling you. It is a DC movie. It is a DC story. I even like, as much as I love The Flash, couldn't stand the theatrical version of The Flash, but this version, you see how he becomes this awkward character before he becomes the the police officer, the forensics officer. Um, you see what gives him that journey to that become that more mature character, and it's pretty cool. Even though Bruce is an older Batman in the books, he's in his 30s when he does the Justice League get together thing, but I like this version. And Zack did extremely good with this version. I'm very impressed with it. It makes me like and appreciate the Man of Steel and Batman vs. Superman way more now that I put them all together in my head. Very impressed, and I like it a lot. So, but I'm really happy with it. So, hopefully, HBO Max and Warner Brothers will allow Zack to continue these storylines because, man, the things you're going to see in this and the characters that you don't see in that shitty theatrical cut, it's good. And the use of the old gods with the new gods. Oh, man, if you know anything about Jack Kirby's Fourth World, it's freaking great, man. It's great. So, anyway, just throwing my 2 cents out there. Just got through watching it for the second time with my family, and yeah, we had my two granddaughters and bought and some barking dogs, so we did some pausing. So it took a 4-hour movie into almost a 6-hour movie. So I'm doing this late, but we enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. And I'm going for a third viewing possibly by the end of this weekend. And I think you should too. And tell your friends about it. It's good. It's a good damn movie. So, anyway, keep the fandom going. Zack may have been a douche on the internet the other night, but, separate the art from the artist and realize that, as a DC fan, that was really fantastic. And hopefully there'll be more. Anyway, you guys have a very blessed morning, and I'll talk to you soon.